Welcome back, guys, to Season 1, Episode 5. This week we take on the Washington Redskins at home. Hey, Sarah. Followed by an away game at Buffalo. So let's get this ball on the roll. This week I'll take a look at the uniforms to see what we got here. I saw something earlier about dark colored pants. I'm doing pretty good, Sarah. How about yourself? There we go. Rock with those yet. Let's do black and primary. There we go. And we're gonna mix it up, and we're gonna go over to the Redskins and look at their uniforms. Let's use those mustard colored uniforms, but there's one change to them I want to make. Their helmets. There we go. Make it more traditional of yellow to mustard. Sorry if I don't sound so well. I'm still under the weather today. Not feeling so hot, but when I come out here and get this episode in today, I might start feeling a little better when I get more into the game. How's Sarah doing today?
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
That was a pretty good week last week for Devontae Parker. Just a little bit above the norm. Flipping my chat on my screen because I can't see it too well from my phone.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Yes, I can do that for me. Let's see if I can get a touchdown for the first 10 catch of the season. That's not going to work.
61, Matchbox Lights.
Watch the twist. No. Kill.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by his big tight end,
The original play it might have gone for a touchdown, but I messed up the
and they
original
get
play.
him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
We're still rocking with our back
catches like that. That's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the second round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I guess Grant's going to be one that's open.
They're going to look to throw. It's complete to Grant.
Break it.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take...
On his 4th, and this is the 5th game, huh? I gotta get him up there more.
We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive.
I'm not sure when I get my running back out there as a 5th receiver. I'm not liking that. I have to look that up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. Yeah, he's going to keep it here.
Why did you block him?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about there.
Samaje Perine.
We're going to say we'll get him high seek here, huh?
Season, and the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take
final
over.
minute of the first half, and the first 30 seconds of the second quarter.
35 to Mike.
Announcers, I tell you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Again.
And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover it so long. So maybe they wanted to go zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield, or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, come on.
Kill.
The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a
game for him.
Dolphins
He's picked up the pass near
Kalen Balaj, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked it.
Yeah, this is going to be a blowout game here.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
I think the real next contest is going to be Buffalo.
They'll drop the throw, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Dude, this is going to be insane.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now back to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 97 yards, as his guys continue to pull it on. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we?
Broken 2 records today. That's nice.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Give my tight end some action here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it got his man complete. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
No, that's not right.
Clive Walford in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Nice little stiff arm there.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was
and
easy.
Still
you can see that
throughout
his college career. But what you want about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
A linebacker off like it's nothing. That's, wow.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Oh, they intercepted the ball. Very nice to know. That's Walford's second one? Nice, I didn't know that.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. He finds an opening past the 40. It's accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Balaj. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's get Parker over 100 yards in the game.
And he finds Parker here, complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 45 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left.
I don't see it.
He'll run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
If I don't see it, I'm not throwing. I'm not getting forced to pass.
10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Pirine. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Samaje Pirine with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role.
This is just not right.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
I should never threw his controller there when I got upset before they came.
Now Balaj. And he's upended after a gain of 2
to
the
27. 200 there, but oh well.
And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and third were just alike. 14 points a game. 14 points.
They run it with Balaj.
Oh!
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Wow.
Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety.
Let's see that play again. I just got smacked like it was nothing. Zoom in. Zoom in. There we go. Just keep an eye on this guy. Right here. Watch this shit. Insane. Insane. He took a nice little smack there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
So that puts him at 8 for 299.
Again, it's Balaj. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Honestly, they're getting smart in their receiving there.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it.
Hold on.
15.
Yes.
It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence.
And a double coverage, too.
Right coverage,
what a tight end. What
and now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Just wasn't there. I'm not forcing no passes. I want to try to be. If I did this the first time I hit a perfect passing ball.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only.
For right now. But at the same time, I still want to break Russell Wilson's record, so.
We are in the 4th and final quarter. As the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage. And hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They're not going to let me get 20 yards here.
A few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll stay on the ground. Ballage again. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, field goals.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even
I don't
further.
think he made him 60.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Check the backer, check the backer.
I'm there.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. The 20. Caught. It's Wilson. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. For them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how
anyone
can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Is he tied or broke Russell Wilson's record there?
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Dolphins, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next
football
week.
Season ain't over.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm
XFL
Brandon
just
Gunn,
doesn't
saying
have
so long,
a video
everybody.
game yet, so... What's going on, News Nebraska? How you doing, bud? Still no upgrade available. Come on now. Halfway to the 10-yard rushing, 10 rushing touchdowns for a season. Nice. I don't think I'm going to get the 5 season rushing yards for my quarterback. And all right, 5-0. Moving on So away game to Buffalo.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
My running back is unhappy with the game plan. Fucks, listen, I want to do whatever I can to help the team win, but I feel like I'm being excluded out there in the field. Can I get a few more touches, please? I'm prepared to carry this offense. Get me the ball, and I'll promise to run into 100 yards. Okay, well, first of all, John Jaya, you've been injured, so you haven't been out there. So how can I give you the ball if you haven't been out there? Explain that to me. But I will get you involved as long as you're not injured. How can somebody be begging? As long as he's back from injury. My team. Let's take a look at the injury report. Is he back then? He's back. Let's go ahead and simulate the training. Yes, he did. Was it a quad he had torn? Or was it a shoulder? He tore something in game 1. But let's look, if you... Oh, now I got an upgrade. It wasn't there a second ago. I had to work on it scrambling. I want him to get more moving around. Let's look at the stats real quick for the team. Oh, that's not the one I'm looking at. Stats. There we go. Not bad for a rookie quarterback. 26 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions. Not bad whatsoever. 73% completion ratio percentage. Not bad. Let's go to rushing. My backup. Oh, 666. And he's being benched now. Wow. My backup. He's been balling this year. I'm my third string running back right there. 6 touches, 3 touchdowns. What up, Metalhead? Let's look at receiving. I guarantee I could probably, if I tried, I could probably get these 4 guys over 1,000. Well, Parker's getting over 1,000 yards, no problem. Wilson will get it. Grant will get it. I could probably get my tight end into it. But one thing I want to look at, though, is my depth chart. Because what I'm not liking is how Hearns ain't getting out there that much whatsoever, or Williams, or Jennings. Who's my slot receiver? Wilson, okay. I'm just not understanding why Hearns ain't getting out there much at all. When I go 5 wide with my tight end, it should be a top 4 receivers out there. See, Giants 76. Is that why? Hey, Preston Wilson's better than Hearns. But I can't fix. I can't fix it because I am not the coach. I'm just a player. What's up, Em? Thanks for coming in, Metalhead. Thanks for coming in. Alright, this time we will rock out with the plain white uniforms. Not that one, though. The current Color Rush one. There we go. Buffalo will start off with... Well, let's make it the red helmet. I know they have a red helmet. I think they do, don't they? Yes, there it is. See, that looks better for a Color Rush. So what's going on with you, Metalhead? What's going on with you, M?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing by at New Era Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The folks in
I don't know why they chose these guys to be like the announcers of the games. I don't get it why they chose these two idiots.
They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look
One
at
thing
the
I wish they would allow a player to use the number 0 or double 0. I was rocking double 0.
Usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Oh, okay. Later.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Well, Jay, you want some action? Let's go, buddy. That's what you got. From the 3-yard line, buddy.
They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
Come on.
20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
We're back into them.
Then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll set up a throw. And Wilson has it. There he goes.
That's a touchdown. Hasta la vista.
10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 92 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive.
They just don't block for him at all.
Alexander brings him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much.
It might take him his 12-plus carries to get the 100 yards here.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
There we go. Finally breaks one.
Past the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jay Ajayi, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Oh,
and on that long run, maybe the defense... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Not out there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
I was not expecting that catch there at all.
Take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
23 can probably jumped up and with a 3 White, he can probably knocked it out. He could have jumped up and tipped that ball all the way. Is this gonna be another blowout?
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll begin the drive with Ajayi.
Wow.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A little over 10 yards to carry. Big deal.
You call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
11 yards to carry.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run with Ajayi. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes
no way to escape it. He goes down.
You can do that.
Matt Milano coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Steps away to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Grabs his shoelaces.
Devontae Parker, his 11th touchdown of the year. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Breaking,
remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, we keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Shoestring tackle, but it's too late. I know, I understand. You know, some people in the community, you know, they're saying, for them, I understand it. But I do this for a getaway. So, all right, let's see
So the
here.
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
I'm going to run this ball myself.
Big dribble.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there.
Dude, slow as
but he bought
molasses,
himself a
though,
little
for a
extra
quarterback.
time scrambling out of the pocket.
There we go.
Got to the
Let's try
sticks
it.
and picked up the first down.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Wasn't so good at all.
They'll look to throw. To escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. This is Ajayi. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Escapes the sack. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Go! 8 read.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
He'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Why risk it? 1 point.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is going to wind up
That's your first drop, buddy.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. They're able to locate Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. It gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Over 1,000 yards.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 95 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Or not.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
Nice
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
No. He's not kidding you. I did throw 5. And I'm going to throw more.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
There's Allen Hurns.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Allen Hurns. His first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a touchdown this season.
I like it when you bring the dive.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been the first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I thought he could get
incompletion on 1st down.
Thank God he didn't.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
Parker's got him. Parker.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 48 yards.
Now he's definitely over 1,000 yards. So I can look at another guys now.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Ajayi. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now it's Ajayi. Room to run again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jay Ajayi. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Last time he's the Dolphins.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
I might have to look that up.
This game is definitely
over. I'd like him to be
but
number 1.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And again this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. That looked like an example of what you said back in the 1st half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to be double.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw here. And he completes it to Wilson. the 30, 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
250 yards shy,
really
breaking 1,000.
Throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Bravo!
I'll try. That was possible, though.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Gonna look deep for Wills, and that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt.
Am I getting the ball back? Yes, I am.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Wilson's got it complete. The 20, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
75. That's gonna be 76-28 the final. Not bad, too shabby there.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Again. Oh, well, we ain't no
so for Miami, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
13-20, let's get a lower his passing percentage down big time. Rushing, he should be happy with that. Receiving, it's unbelievable. Technical losses, 2 in the sacks. No sanctuary, no interceptions, no first fumbles. I'm like focusing the lead tackler. No second, third. I like the guy Jerome Baker. Alright, well, folks, that's going to be it for this episode. I will just go ahead and sim to the next game and get prepared for the next episode. I appreciate everyone that has came in today. Sarah, M, Metalhead, News Nebraska. I appreciate y'all stopping in. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. I really would appreciate a thumbs up. And let's take a look what you had to say here. Give me the ball and I'm going to put up triple digits. I just need an opportunity. I don't care if it's running or receiving, just get me involved. I thought I'd at least give him like a dev upstart, like a upgrade for his dev, but it's alright. But it's the next week. Alright, people, thank you very much.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Yeah. Oh, TJ Watt's gonna talk crap. That's alright, though. Always save it there. Alright, people, thank you very much for stopping in. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I might be back later on. Not sure if it'll be with another football game or with one of my Call of Duty games. But I will be back. Most likely after Roadhog Kennel goes live, I'll probably come back on if he goes live today. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll see y'all later. This is 00 Fucks Given. I'm out. Have a good one.